But this next topic right here, we're going to talk about the MVP. All right, the MVP. So look, right here, do your thing, expand if you have to, because you're making a case. All right, you're making a case for your guy. I want to hear your case. All right, y'all are lawyers. All right, I need to hear why your man the MVP. Who you got? So J-Mo gonna start us off right here. I'm pretty sure I know who he got. All right, but I'm curious.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, J-Mo, go ahead.
Dig. All right, so Tristan Thompson MVP. Oh no. Kick this man out the comment section. Get this man out the comment section.
I need a Jerry Stackhouse jersey.
All right, so of course I got Joel Embiid MVP. MVP. All right, Blaze is back. MVP is Joel Embiid, Blaze.
I'm sorry, fellas.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, fellas. My bad. I apologize. My so, a little wacky over here.
So, right around All-Star break or, right around mid-season, Embiid was atop of a lot of people, most people's MVP ladder, And apparently since All-Star break, some things have happened that they're trying to put Giannis and Jokic over him. So, these are their stats for the regular season. Just to give you just slight. I'm not even going to read through a bunch of stats. So Embiid is 30.4. He's officially passed LeBron for the scoring title. 49% from the field, 11.6 rebounds. Giannis is also 11.6 rebounds, 29.9 points. He's right behind Joel Embiid, and he's 55% from the field. Jokic is 58% from the field, averaging 27 with 13.7 rebounds. And we know Jokic also passes, so he's like 8 assists, 7 point something assists. So that's what they're doing for the regular season. Stats are kind of close. The records are kind of close. So I guess you're just going off eye test, your personal, view or whatever. But Embiid has the most 40.10 rebound games in the NBA.
Okay.
The last person, I can't remember the name, that had as many as he has, though, has won MVP. So this is what he's done post All-Star break. Send this a what have you done for me lately league. This is post All-Star break. Jokic is 31.3, 13 rebounds. Embiid is 32.4 with 12 rebounds. Giannis is 29.4 with 12 rebounds as well. Now, when they played each other, when Jokic played Embiid, people trying to say Jokic outplayed Embiid, which he did not. Jokic hit that bucket when he fell to the side when Embiid bumped him. That was the only bucket he got in the clutch. That's the only thing he get in the clutch. Bones Highland, the rookie off the bench, won them that game. So I can't give Jokic no nod over Embiid for that game. I can't do it.
What about Giannis?
When the Giannis, let me get to it. The Giannis game, Giannis outplayed him, blocked the game with a shot, hit the bucket down the stretch and everything. I give Giannis that, outplayed him. But before that, Embiid had like 45 on his head and put Giannis under the basket 4 or 5 times. Like, we got to take that into consideration too. And that was without James Harden. You see what I'm saying? So how are we looking at it? Are we looking at it like the whole season? Or are we looking at the last few games or what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? So since they like to bring out all these advanced stats, Jokic has better win shares than Jokic. I mean, Embiid has better win shares than Jokic and Giannis, higher plus minus than Jokic and Giannis, and he has higher defensive rating than Jokic and Giannis. This is post All-Star break.
Oh, okay.
This is post All-Star break that I'm reading right here. Also, I can make a case. See, some people try to say that when you get a good player on your team like James Harden, it takes away from your MVP case. I can make a case that is taken away from his case, not that way though, in a completely different way. Because before James Harden got there, Embiid and Maxey were closing a lot of the games that were down the stretch. Since Harden's got there, we cannot close games. And some of that is on Harden. So he's there messing up the MVP case because every time Embiid dropped 40 and 12, we lose, and it's like they lost again. I remember we played the Bucks. Sure. We down 2. I can't believe I think we down 1 or 2. And James Harden has Robin Lopez on him. ISO, he shoots a step back 3. Down 2. And that's when B got the rebound and went it back up. Like, what kind of play is that? We have the best half-court player in the NBA right now, and he doesn't touch the ball down the stretch. And you got Harden shooting a step back 3 over a 7-footer? And Harden fat? Like, come on, man. And then even if James Harden won an ISO, you got Embiid sitting in the corner What is Doc Rivers doing? Doc Rivers is also messing up Joel Embiid's MVP case. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Embiid ain't doing nothing to mess up his case as well because he's doing little stuff too. But those things that I just named play a major role. And I guess how you want to say his MVP case dropped a little bit. But to me, it didn't. I guess I'm being biased because that's my guy. But that's my argument towards what's been happening lately. Because what's been happening lately is what took him off the top.
Okay. All right, Javon.
That was a good. That was a good. That was a good
It
take
was,
right there.
man was prepared.
You could have got OJ
Yeah.
Simpson off the hook.
Hey, he
But
said we was lawyers. You hear me?
You know, I'm not gonna go deep into the numbers because you know you got like touched a lot of them, and I know a lot of you guys gonna touch the numbers. I'm gonna talk about more because all three of those dudes balling out, and we always know that the guy that always had the best stats and always get MVP. So the stats ain't gonna really determine it. With these three, I feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like I agree with you. Harden did hurt Embiid in that way because he don't get fed as much as he needs to. He still gets his numbers though, but he doesn't get fed during them crucial moments like he needs to for him to seal the deal. And even though, like you said, Bones Highland won on the game, they still lost. You know what I mean? And Jokic didn't like put him over the top, but he played a pivotal role in them winning. You know, so at the end of the day, Embiid does lose and has been losing. I'm gonna just say has been losing. Like against the Nuts, they got spanked. Like it was bad. Against like KD was a former MVP pick before he got hurt, of course. Against like the top MVP guys, he's taking L's, you know. And KD and them came in there and spanked him. Who else? Jokic and them beat him. And then Giannis and them, you know, they came in the joint and spanked them. So, but they ain't
Detroit.
spank them, but they beat them.
The
So, and
Pistons.
then another thing that's hurting them be him coming out talking about what else I gotta do. They hate me.
He shouldn't have said that.
Stop crying, bro. You acting like
I'm
nah, he
telling
really
you.
acting like he the clear favorite though. Like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like you're not, bro. You're not. Like you balling.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. You a dog, but there's other guys that's just as like balling just as much as you. Iverson won an MVP. You ain't hear him crying. You know what I'm saying? So that's him. Giannis, you know, I feel like he's second to me. You know, he and the reason why this dude is ready, man. Like when it's time to play against a top guy, this dude comes out and he said, "Yo, I'm about to dog him."
Except
And
Luca.
yeah, that is true. I ain't gonna lie. Luka don't just spank him. Luka don't just
I
spank him.
didn't spank them, but yeah, they beat him.
But it's more. I would say it's more for those bigger guys, the
Mhm.
KDs, the Embiids, you know, the big dog. Yogi, even those like the big dogs, he try like go at them. You know, AD, he dog AD every time you see AD. So, and lately he's been putting on a show, you know, against those type of guys. You know, he's been winning and he's been doing what it takes. You know, he becoming that guy every year. He can win MVP like every year. You know, easily.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Jokic is the MVP right now, and it's because of what he's doing with what he has. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Nuggets got a squad with or without Murray and all. They got a squad. Don't got a lot of other guys like superstars, but they got some. They got some guys. I mean, Will Barton missed some time, of course, in the beginning, you know, and once he's been back, he's been a big factor because he liked that for real. But I give Jokic the edge just because he's getting it done with less, and he shows up like he makes the right. And B gets hindered by Harden because Harden play makes. Jokic doesn't get hindered that much by guys because he play makes, you know. So that gives him more opportunities to close games and things like that. So I feel like that's what's giving him an edge is the fact that he has the ball more in crucial moments and making those decisions. He got game winning assists and buckets. You know what I'm saying? So I think Jokic is the guy right now.
All right, Blaze. I want to know who you got.
Great points.
I th- it's tricky for me. I really don't know, to be honest with you. Like I can't really pick. I would say I would say that Embiid and Giannis are having more flashier years as far as like more they're making more statements as far as like putting everybody else on notice, meaning like everybody else is really seeing what they're doing, especially Giannis and Embiid as well though, putting up them great numbers. But I do kind of think that Jokic is going to take it because just by what Vaughn just said, he's doing the same thing they're doing quieter, but it's like he's doing it with a lot less. And he's putting up the same numbers, if not better, than them guys as well. He's only like, and overall, I think wins and losses, I think the Nuggets are only like a game or so behind Philly. If you want to put 2 games behind Philly, if you want to do it as far as like how many games they're winning. And Philly has, in my opinion, had a way better squad than the Nuggets do, especially without Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. So I do feel like Jokic is kind of like going to creep away with it, but it wouldn't surprise me if Embiid was to get it. I don't think they're going to give it to Giannis for the simple fact that, like, I watched one of your earlier episodes and you said that they're kind of tired of, like, giving Giannis it because it's like he can always win it or whatever. And I don't think they're going to let Giannis get it this year. So I do think it's going to come down to a two-man race between Embiid and Jokic. And but I will say, if I feel like if Embiid can run away with the scoring title, then that helps his chances of getting the MVP. But
Mhm. It does.
I really can't decide. I really can't decide to be honest with you. But in the grand scheme of things, I think they may give it to Jokic.
You got it
It's
right,
you.
brother. It's Jokic. It's Jokic.
Ah, all
So
right,
look,
y'all.
y'all. Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
all
Y'all
right,
race.
all right. Huh?
Y'all talking about Jokic. Y'all
I'm
racist.
sorry, J-Mo.
All right. So look,
I'm
I
sorry,
think if
J-Mo.
and look, this is real talk, y'all. I think if LeBron James had the season Jokic is having this year, he probably win almost unanimous MVP.
Mm-hmm.
If you replace Jokic with LeBron, he would be unanimous MVP right now. Jokic, what he's doing this year is out of control, y'all. It's like something that's never been done before in NBA history. Listen to this. Jokic is top 10 in all these categories. He averaging 27 points, top 10, 13 rebounds, top 10, 8 assists, top 10, 58% field goal percentage, top 10, 66% true shooting, top 4, right? And he's second in field goal percentage. He got 65 double doubles. Second place got 50. All right. He got 19 triple doubles. Second place got 13. It's all point guards. It's until LeBron shows up, right? Right. So that's out the way. The stats is ridiculous. Then you look at the analytics. It's out. It's OC. He's number one in PER. Do y'all know the last 6 years, whoever had the number one PER won MVP? The last 6 years, really, the last 9 out of 10 years, the only person who didn't win it was AD. The year Steph won the first time. Other than that, everybody in the last 10 years had number one PER was the MVP.
He won the one
Jokic not
last year.
only
Everybody got,
huh?
he won the one last year. Everybody got hurt. But go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. And B probably had a higher PER if he would stay healthy. So look, PER. Not only he's number one, he has the
Highest in
highest
history.
in history.
In history, baby.
He's breaking the record in PER this year. All right. He's number one in offensive win shares. He's number one in defensive win shares. Now, y'all might call this a fluke, right? Y'all know who number 2 through 5 is? Two through 6. Number 2 is Tatum. Number 3 is Gobert. Number 4 is Embiid. Number 5 is Williams from the Celtics. Number 6 is Mikal Bridges. All good defenders, right? But yeah, Giannis is the best defensive win shares, right? Number 1. Also, you want to say maybe because all right, win shares per 48 minutes, he's still first. You go to plus minus offense, he's first. Defense, he's first, right? And they got another stat that how many points you contribute to your team called value over replacement. He's first in that too. So that's that. You look at his team. Javon said he ain't got a lot to work with. He leads his team in all the statistical categories. All right. He didn't have Michael Porter Jr. He didn't have Jamal Murray. Nobody on his team averages more than 15 points. Not even more. Nobody on his team averages 15 or more points, 7 or more rebounds, 5 or more assists. When Embiid got Harden, who averaged 21. Okay, Harden went there all year. Tobias averaged 17. Maxey, who averaged 17. Seth Curry was there. He averaged 15. He ain't got no help like that on his team right now. You look at Giannis. Giannis got Middleton, who averaged 20. Drew Holiday, who averaged 18. But Joe, he averaging all that stuff because he got the ball in his hand a lot. That's BS. Because usage rate, Luka is first, Embiid is second, Giannis is third. Jokic is ninth in usage rate, but yet he leads his team in all single categories. He got less help, and his team only got 2 wins less than Giannis and Embiid. So you can only factor in winning when you're a top 2 seed, in my opinion. When you're a top 2 like team in the NBA or top 3 team in the NBA. Not your seed, then the NBA. You look at the NBA, the Bucks are 5th in the whole NBA. The Sixers are 8th. So it's not like they dominated in the wins, and the Nuggets are 10th. And like I said, Nuggets are only 2 wins behind them. So when I look at it, you can't go over wins. All right. Jokic got the ball less than them, but his numbers are way better across the board. Like, it's way better. So I think if it was anybody else, y'all, he would be unanimous.
Hey, preach, brother. This a couple of little stats for you. These just the last 6 games. I'm not gonna say no names or nothing. I'll just throw some numbers out there to y'all, and you can do with them what you please.
I know where you're going with
This is the points category. Last 6 games, points category: 41, 38, 38, 37, 26, 35. Rebounds: 17, 18, 19, 13, 11, 17. Assists: 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, and 7. That's just the last 6 games. I believe they 4-2 over the last 6 games, talking about the Nuggets. So obviously, y'all know who my pick is. Jokic, the big dog. And I will say this, because you might not believe me, J-Mo, but you can ask Joe. I had Embiid, then I switched to Giannis. Now I done went back to Jokic. And I feel like this. As of right now, Jokic is my pick. And I told Joe, I'm not going to make my vote until Saturday when they do the official voting as far as the media, because it's been going back and forth. Now I got to factor in Embiid with the 45-point game the other night. I had told Joe it was Giannis when he had the game on Embiid, and then he played KD. The next night he go lose to Luka. So I had to. It just switches so much for me.
Yeah.
Only look at Jokic last night. He just took that bad loss to the Spurs, kept them in the play-in, messed up my Lakers' chances. But that's not here or there. So as of right now, if I got to give somebody an MVP, I'm gonna go with Jokic because of what Joe was saying. I think he's doing the most with the least amount of help. Far as Giannis and them over the last 11 games, I think they, with the loss to the Mavericks, I think they are 5-6 or 6-5. It's one of the two. So it's not like they've been killing teams, running through stuff. Then with Philly, they had a couple bad losses. Like that loss to Detroit, I'm just like, come on, y'all. If Embiid like that, like he's supposed to be, even if Harden playing bad, you gotta will them to a win. Because that's what we saying about LeBron. If you the MVP, especially you 7'2", almost 300 pounds, biggest player on their team is I think Isaiah Stewart. He don't compare to Embiid, so you gotta win that game. But when I watched my eye test, when I watched the games, Jokic he impact the game so much. He make his players. He might be the person in the league right now to make people around him the best. He might be the guy right now in the league who it used to be LeBron, but it might be Jokic at this point. I like Luka too, but I don't think he's sometimes whiny. He a power if he don't get his way. But Jokic, that's my MVP for right now. But like I said, could change for Saturday. Who knows? And B might go out there, give me 50 points, 2 step back threes, win the game.
And 3 blocks to win the game. Don't forget about that, y'all. Jokic got 3 blocks.
He got a highlight tape of him getting them 3 blocks too, y'all. So trust and believe it's real.
Quick, before I go, I wanted Elijah J-Mo brought up the All-Star post-All-Star stats. Jokic averaging 29, 13, 8, 1.5 steals, and 1 block. No, 1 steal, 1.5 block. Shooting 60% from the field since the All-Star break.
He said they got 3-game win streak.
Bag, J-Mo.
Man, I'm telling you, man. After all that stuff y'all just said, Harden ruined it for my guy, cuz.
He did.
Like,
You messed with that
They
Detroit
definitely
game
did.
too.
like the Detroit game, the Brooklyn game, like
Mhm.
the Brooklyn game is really where I don't know, bro. Like it's Harden, it's Doc Rivers too. Like I'm really blaming them two and Embiid third. Like from what I'm seeing, Embiid
Oh yeah.
third on that list. I'm talking about for Embiid's success though. Like they hindering his success. Like for the MVP, we losing games down the stretch. This man took Giannis. He took Embiid out the game, and they had Giannis in the game. I don't care what our normal game plan is, our normal rotation is. If Giannis is in the game, Embiid is in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
I
they
think
probably are gonna give it to Jokic though, cause Murray and Porter.
Yeah.
I think
Like
for
Ben
Embiid,
Simmons been missing, but he missing two, so they gonna.
I think what Embiid needs to do to win MVP, y'all got to be a top 2 seed in the East, and he got to maintain the scoring title. I think he does that, y'all, and he will have a great shot. What Giannis had to do, because Giannis is like they fatigue with him. He got to win a scoring title, get the number 1, number 2 seed, and he got to pass Jokic and PER. I think you got to do. And Embiid is right behind Giannis. It's Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, and PER. So he still got an opportunity to pass him in PER. FYI. So it's Giannis though, man. Giannis, it's Jokic. It's Jokic, man.
Yeah.
It's Jokic.
Giannis
Hey, bro.
ain't been balling all year, but the Bucks haven't been balling all year, really. They're looking bad a little earlier in the season. Not bad, but subpar at best.
Because you know why? Because he was missing players. Yeah. I remember I made a video about
Oh yeah, he
Africa
definitely
saying
was.
he ain't got Chris Middleton, he ain't got Lopez. I'm like, Jokic ain't got Jamal Murray and what's the name? Whatever his name is, I can't Michael Porter
Michael Porter.
Jr. So when these teammates lose their second, only person that with Giannis and then Embiid different. When Embiid didn't have Ben Simmons, he was actually that actually helped his case for real, I think. But then Harden, like you said, it kind of messed it up.
Hey,
So
can y'all remember the last center that won scoring title?
Shaq.
oh yeah, that would help Embiid.
But Shaq didn't average 30 though. See, that's the whole kill.
Exactly.
He
What's
averaged
Shaq
29.
average?
Tough.
Yeah,
29.
Shaq has 29, 28. 28
Yeah,
something
but
like
Hard not playing like Kobe either.
that.
Taking all the shots.
So what was Kobe averaging?
No, I feel you though.
Kobe
27,
averaged like
28.
28. He was
Kobe
averaging
averaged 28 in
28 too.
2000.
They both was cooking.
Yeah, he was on
They
some
both.
crazy.
It was like 28. It was like 28.9, 28.5.
So
I don't know. I would have to check that. I don't know if Kobe averaged 28 in 2000.
No, the first ring,
Look at
he
it.
only
It
averaged
was.
like he didn't average
That's
like 28
the
first
year.
time.
That was the year they played the
It
Sixers.
might
He
have
was
been the
averaging.
playoffs.
They
He
both
averaged
averaged
28.
28.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Nah,
But
Yeah, it was the playoffs.
the year
regular
they.
season, there's no way they both averaged 28 and he won MVP.
well, listen, y'all out there, how much did Kobe
Kobe
average
didn't even
when
win the MVP in the finals or anything. Shaq was the big dog, hands down on the Lakers, regardless of what Kobe was doing. It was all Shaq was. It was the Shaq was the guy during that time. It wasn't
yeah.
until Shaq left to Kobe got in the shine for real. Shaq was Shaq.
Yeah, and Kobe used to be that for real, their best player in the playoffs until they got to the finals.
He was, but Shaq was still Shaq though. Like
Yeah, in
He
the
was
finals,
just
Shaq
not
had
better
the
than Shaq.
favorable matchup. Every team
yeah,
they
the
played, they
finals.
had nobody that could guard them.
Yeah, I remember when they beat the Spurs, Kobe the one that got them over, and
Yeah, Kobe averaged 4 points.
Shaq didn't even average a lot that series, you know.
Hmm.
But yeah. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. Before we do, y'all, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, when this video is over, when this show is over, you can go back and watch it, share with somebody so they can also watch it. All right. And yeah, and then let me remove this real quick. All right, and then also 1,000 subscribers, y'all race to 1,000 subscribers. So we are doing a 5 jersey giveaway. So when this video is over, go on YouTube, go to the actual video, hashtag in the comment section, jersey giveaway. You enter the competition. We're going to do a random draw of 5 people, and they can get a jersey of their choice. All right, it could be any sport, any jerseys, let us know, then we can send it to you. All right, and we're gonna make that happen. So tell a friend, tell somebody to subscribe, get them on. Race to 1,000 by June 21st. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.